let's see what we're working with. I know what it is. It's Monday and it's Thursday. That means it's time. It's the
So, I mean,
all my fountains are in you. All my hope is in you, Jesus. All my fountains are in you.
all my hope
Is in you, Jesus.
Dude, that was a staple of Cornerstone Church back in Auburn. Well, we're talking like, if not every week, it was almost every other week. And I wasn't mad because that's a really good one. That's a solid one. And I jammed out to it every time. And I felt like we did a really, I wasn't on the worship team over there, but like they did a good job, you know? Yeah. I liked it. There was a lot of guitar.
So I was, as you know, I've been watching the SNL 50th Homecoming like musical special thing.
Yeah, oh, with Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
Timothy.
Timothy Chalamet.
Tim.
Have you
Timothy.
Like it's Hebrew.
Chalamet.
But I saw that they had done a Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Okay.
Had the full original Nirvana
Yeah?
band. Sans Kurt
They gotta
Cobain.
be. Yeah.
R.I.P.
Right.
But Post Malone did his part.
Really?
Yeah.
He filled in
Yeah.
for the Kurt man?
For the Kurt man. Wasn't bad. I
Okay.
enjoyed it. And that's like some of the happiest I've ever seen people playing grunge rock look.
Yeah.
Like they had smiles on their faces and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, these people just.
I'm down with that.
So-
Are we?
Yeah.
It sounds like we're still going.
We're still. Uh-oh.
I'm getting that black screen again. Nice. Hold up.
Pre-workout brought to you by the black screen of death.
I turned my computer on. No way.
This is just happening to us. I didn't do this. So
It's
what-
the pre-workout, baby.
So what happened was, all right, so we started recording, right? And
Lord.
my computer is like a 2019, 2020,
Yeah.
whatever, like MacBook Air. It doesn't have a lot of RAM. It's
No.
not an old Intel processor. It really can't keep up with, especially when we're recording this stuff.
Correct.
But we still, choose to do that. And so I got the black screen of death a second ago. So what I remembered that I was just going to flip my laptop off, close the lid, open it
Right.
back up, and that's what fixed it last time. Lo and behold, when I opened it up again,
Everything you just heard in the opener happened.
it just decided to turn my voice that way. No effects were put on.
No.
That was all natural, and that's going to be the intro to the show.
That 100%.
Yeah.
100%. That was gold.
That is so the show has now begun. There is
Yeah.
we're here.
Dude, I'm Eric.
We're doing. I'm Dylan.
This is the pre-workout.
Well, it's the pre-workout.
The pre-workout. This is the pre-workout to the pre-workout to the
Right.
pre-workout that was pre-worked out.
So this is before I drink some sugar
Correct.
and then go work out
Correct.
and then play Marvel Rivals,
Correct.
which I'm planning on doing at 9. I'm a Mantis main in
Oh,
Marvel
nice.
Rivals.
I have not played it.
You've seen me play it,
I've seen you play it.
And it is a blast.
I have not had the time to.
right? Do you have a console that runs it?
Yeah, I got an Xbox Series S.
Oh yeah, you can play it. Yeah,
I
dude,
haven't been home to play it, dude.
It's legit, man.
I've been running all over Southwest Georgia
I
lately.
have made the time because I have sacrificed sleep to play it. So I'll be at the end of the workday or after after we're doing something at the church or whatever.
Right.
But I will just do it anyway because I've been having a blast. I've grinded all the way up to Diamond 3.
Nice.
And so I really, my goal is try to make Grandmaster. I mean, this is the first real season. Having a blast, though. It's awesome. So shout out Marvel Rivals, dude.
Shout out Marvel Rivals.
Shout out Marvel Rivals.
Dude, speaking of church,
Yeah.
this previous Sunday set list,
Yeah.
I our beloved piano 1 or piano 2, depending on which one you look at as the piano 1 or piano 2 spot.
Right.
Actually, I take that back. The electric piano spot.
Right, because it has the pads and everything.
It has
and
the
then
pads and
we've got
everything. We have
grand.
an electric piano and we have a grand piano that Miss Sue says is out of tune every time she plays it.
Yeah.
And to her credit, it might very well be.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be.
It could be.
I have. Hello?
You're still
Am I
there.
back? Oh, my
But
bad.
our electric
Oh, there we
pianist, good old Richard Spencer, he was straight up rapping. My man's was mustard on the beat.
I'll make a quick interjection. We're not referring to Richard Spencer, the white supremacist.
No. Why would you put that thought in people's minds now?
It's just, in case anybody was wondering.
No,
This
this is
just
not that
happens
guy.
to be another individual of that ethnicity who is not associated
No.
whatsoever with that other guy.
He just plays piano with the church fam.
Yeah, he does. He does. Richard Spencer is not playing piano or in a church.
No.
So
He was straight rapping on the beat though.
he was. So he was. Which song was he doing?
That was awesome, God.
Awesome God. I've never heard it done that way.
Neither have I.
Was this like? Is that how it's supposed to be done?
That's
in
the Michael
hymn,
W.
The hymn version, or is that the?
That's the hymn version. Michael W. Smith in Tabs has a tab with those lyrics in it. So
Yeah, I've never heard that version before, and I wasn't expecting this at all. So I'm standing upright.
Right, and we're singing
I'm ready
like,
to
"Our
worship.
God is an
I'm like, oh,
awesome
this is a
God.
classic.
Oh, this is great. And then,
right.
boom,
And then Ro just comes in and he's like, "My Jesus on him." I don't, like,
Yeah.
it was.
He was flowing.
And keep in mind, Richard is 60 something.
Somewhere between the 50 to 60 range.
Yeah, I want to
probably
say he's
is what
like
I'd say.
62 or something like that.
Yeah.
But, so I was not expecting this at all.
No,
and
no.
Quite frankly, my mouth was shut during that time because I didn't know what to do with it. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't. Am I supposed to rap in
Correct.
the audience, or because so typical song building, right? You are supposed to listen during the verse and sing along during the chorus. That's
Correct.
what you're thinking of, right? Traditional music writing. And so I took that to heart because I was like, I don't know where he's going with the flow with this. Like, I don't know how to keep up with.
I
Bro.
tell you what, I
Bro
had to
was
run.
going so nasty on the beat.
Yeah.
that I wasn't going to match.
He was mustard
I
on the
needed
beat.
to just close my mouth.
Mustard on the beat. Up, head, man down, later, eat up, right, no.
Like, correct.
You know,
I
He
was unable to sing along with like half that, not because I didn't want to. I had to run slides for all that, and if I wasn't locked in, I was missing it.
Who's a better rapper, Kendrick Lamar during the halftime show for the Super Bowl, or Richard last Sunday?
Richard last Sunday,
Yeah.
easily,
I
hands
think,
down.
I
Hands
think
down.
that went harder.
Hands down.
Yeah,
Hands down.
yeah, that went.
He
harder,
wins that all day.
for sure. Epic rap battles of history.
Who's he rapping against, though?
Well, I
oh,
guess-
you're saying
I
this
guess
is an
Kendrick-
epic
I
rap
guess
battle
Kendrick
of
Lamar,
history.
yeah.
Oh,
People are going to play those two video. Well, I guess they can't play ours because the stream is down. But
stream is currently down at the moment.
yeah, we don't know what happened. The stream is not working right now. But
My
they're working on
theory
it.
is that we're not running enough bandwidth.
Yeah,
That's my theory.
I pay,
But that's just a theory.
It is.
A game theory.
It's just a theory. It's not the Big Bang Theory.
No, that's a
but
show on
that's-
whatever that thing is,
Well, and it originally a proposition for the beginning of the universe,
which is incorrect.
which is supposed to be there. A cat has appeared.
Oh, there's a Siri.
Siri has appeared. If you remember episode 3, episode 2, we taught one of my cats. His name's Siri, after the beloved Witcher 3. Okay. So I pay for way too much bandwidth. Like it's just me here at the apartment, and then occasionally we'll come over and do things like this. But just me in the apartment. I pay for 1 gig speed. Right. I try to Ethernet in.
I
whatever
was
can.
defending my water bottle. The last time I left my water bottle sitting there and that cat decided to go over there, she just straight up kicked it to the floor.
Yeah, it has a dent, right?
No,
Or
no bend.
Oh, that's right. No, we decided it didn't have a dent.
There's no dent. Shout out Owala.
Yeah, shout out to Walla. It's probably I've got some corksicles. You have any corksicles?
No.
Yeah, they do like the themed ones. Like I've got like a Star Wars water bottle corksicle.
nice.
It's like a Luke Skywalker X-wing corksicle.
cool.
I want the C-3PO one's pretty cool.
Speaking
it's like
of
all gold.
Star Wars, do you want to know what I saw on my YouTube Shorts today that honestly
Did you see?
made me honestly
was it
gave me
an-
nostalgia, some
and
flashbacks?
was it an AI made scene? Because I saw 2 of those today. Granted, it was on X, not YouTube Shorts, but it was like AI
this was
making
a-
the video, and it has them like deep faked, right? And then it has the AI voice, but they're using dialogue
Yeah.
from the episode 3 book, like the novel.
So
it's all
didn't-
fleshed out. It was really good.
Didn't see that. What I did see was a fan made lightsaber fight,
Ooh,
and I forgot just how good those were.
ooh, are you talking about the one where somebody makes the Vader Obi-Wan from episode 4?
No, it wasn't that. This was
because that one's
like-
pretty epic. If you haven't seen that, you should go watch that because you know how that's like notoriously lame.
Yeah.
like how not exciting that battle is.
Yeah.
And so they make it kind of epic.
Yeah.
Like,
Well-
it's really good.
What's epic is that, air quote epic, fans with a $100 budget can make
Yeah.
a better lightsaber fight sequence than a multi-million-dollar studio.
Oh yeah, especially than the sequels, especially because those are just not shot well. Man, not shot.
Those were bad.
And I, to be fully transparent, to give credit where it's due, I think The Force Awakens is a really good movie. I do. I actually do think that is
Yeah, fair enough.
objectively a good. Like I disagree with the storytelling, and I don't like
Yeah.
where they go with everything. And I understand the frustration with J.J. Abrams with a lot of the stuff that he's done before, but the more time that I've spent, and I saw that movie 3 times in movie theaters when it came out because again it was the return of Star Wars, right?
Right.
I will say from a cinema standpoint and everything like that is an objectively good movie.
Yeah.
Whether or not you agree with where the decisions that they made, and that's in the spirit of fairness. Because I think that the other 2 movies are like objectively not good. And
Yeah.
it's not just because I don't like the story, because I also don't really like what they did with the story in The Force Awakens. But it is a good movie.
The only thing I really liked out of the sequels was the second movie. Can't remember the name of it, but
The Last Jedi,
Last Jedi.
which is probably the most divisive movie in the all 9.
I thought
main
Last
Star Wars
Jedi was
films.
a part of the original trilogy.
No. That's this is we're talking
No, that's
about
Return of the Jedi.
right. Yeah, exactly.
That's Return. No, yeah. The thing I liked about Last Jedi, and this is not story wise anything like that.
Okay.
This is just things that looked cool on screen as part of cinema.
Okay. Are you talking about the Holdo maneuver?
The hold on maneuver that was epic to
Right.
see that in theaters, and then to see that
it-
cut
you
to
know-
black and white as a
Right.
ship is cutting through another ship as it jumps
Because
into
if you
hyperspace.
say that around a film bro, the film bro is going to be like, well, theoretically, it's not possible for the whole
Who cares?
to happen because you can't do that.
They're using magic. They're using magic with their hands to choke people out and make lightning come out their
Yeah,
fingertips.
so-
you think we've thrown that out the
Yeah,
window?
so whether or not it's supposed to be theoretically possible in the universe, I'll agree. That is probably the only thing about that movie that I was like, oh, hey, that's actually a good scene because I borderline hate that movie.
It's not great.
I hate
because
it.
that entire movie's pointless. You waste
Dude,
an hour and a half of
they-
screen time because they get away.
The like hour that Finn and like Rose spend on that other planet, like that
Right.
gambling planet,
Oh yeah.
huge waste of time.
Well, the whole movie's a waste of time except for the last 30 minutes because
Yeah.
they spend the whole movie like, oh, we got to get away,
And-
and then they get away, and then 2 minutes later, oh, they found us, BT Dubs.
Right, and it's also where you go ahead and kill Snoke when we've given you no context to who he is. We're never going to.
Right, and Snoke was set up as a really, honestly, I like the way he was
Could've
set
been
up in
cool.
The Force Awakens. I was like, oh, this is a scary dude.
It was mysterious. You
only to
didn't
be
know-
murked in the second act.
Yeah, you didn't know what size he was because he shows up in that movie in The Force Awakens
As a
at the
giant
end of the
holographic head.
Like I don't know, is he 30 feet tall, or
don't know.
or are we dealing with like a what if he was like a oh shoot, what's that? Like Men in Black.
Oh, yeah.
Where a lot of the aliens are
Yeah,
like
yeah.
little tiny, but when
Yeah.
they show up like on the phone or whatever, they're like huge. So they
Yeah,
don't want
like
people to know
miniature.
they're like miniature. Like what if we were dealing with that situation? What if he was
Correct.
like an ant size, like Snoke?
Correct.
So he had to blow himself up huge.
Well,
So
either way,
that
we
they'd be,
just
like,
we just know
menacing.
that we have an imposing new figurehead for
Right.
the new empire,
Yeah, we're like, okay, who's
and like,
th-
this
is-
could be a
this is
good
like-
big bad, and then he's dead.
right,
And, we're
and,
relying on Kylo Ren now,
and so the thing is, with
aka
him
Ben Swolio.
getting Ben Swallow, dude,
Ben Swallow.
dude, those pants. How do I get some of those? The ones that go up past your belly button,
Right, the
and
ones that just stop right.
that
at the
apparently are made
testicles.
from men, and you're not allowed to wear a shirt if you wear those.
Really?
Like, no, you can't wear a shirt with that because then it's just pants underneath. But if you have to have no shirt on, and then it's up to like here.
Oh, yeah.
and then it's like
Because you got to get the chesticles showing off. Of that, yeah.
yeah. And
The
I will
pecs.
say, and it's good if you don't have abs too, because it's basically covering up the abs. So like,
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, you know,
That's why he is Ben Swolio.
I probably couldn't pull those off, honestly. You know,
I couldn't either. I got too much.
I don't think I could pull those off. But hence
why we go to
hence
the
the
gym.
workout part of the
Yeah.
briefing workout. So yeah, and my issue with storytelling like that is it's not that it was an inherently bad scene to kill Snow. I mean, that was a decently cool way to do it. The problem is
Correct.
that I don't feel anything about that. Like,
Right, there's
I see that
no-
and I go, okay, I have no knowledge.
There's no weight behind
nothing
any
is
of
making
what's
me
happening.
care.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
Nothing makes me I have no empathy or
Correct.
sympathy or anger or anything towards this character. And so when you then kill off that character, I just go, oh well, I mean,
Yeah, well, he's dead.
am,
it's-
am I supposed to be upset
right.
about that?
It's kind of what it's kind of what Marvel is running into, right? Well, it has been running into for a minute, where we don't care about deaths because deaths don't mean anything in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yeah, it's
They just don't, because like
the
we
only
killed
thing-
Iron Man, but Tony
Right.
Stark is not Tony Stark. My gosh,
That's another
RDJ is going
flashback
to come
to
back as
episode
Doctor
2,
Doom.
because we talked about that in episode 2, and you also referred to Tony Stark as like
I can't
the
not.
entire-
The
I
two
love
are
it.
the two are. He's
I
basically.
mean, that's who he is.
That's who he
Yeah.
is.
Right.
That's who he is.
And speaking of Star Wars, hey, this video that plays on Apple TV,
oh yeah.
that's Jeddah,
Oh yeah.
like from Rogue One.
Yeah, I see that.
That's literally Jeddah.
Oh, that's sick.
So that's where they filmed that. That's so one of those Apple TV, videos that plays while it's on like standby mode. I have no idea where this is, but in the world, but it's whatever big rock city thing is on top of this mountain. But that's where they filmed. That was Jeddah from my favorite Star Wars movie, Rogue One, which I think I've talked about before.
I think we
But
have Rogue One is on it. It's the best.
It is my favorite Star
And-
Wars movie. For a long time, it was actually my favorite movie. Period.
Well, I think Rogue One does a great job of, because we know that it happens in the in between. It happens
Yeah.
in between the prequels and the original trilogy.
Yeah.
So we know that everyone in that movie is going to die,
Yeah,
and they do a
this is where I
great
give it
job of
massive
making you
credit.
feel
Yes. I give
like
it
you
massive
feel
credit.
attached to these characters,
Right.
even though you know they're going to die. Like there's a part of you that's like, but what if they don't?
Right. Because
But what
so
if they don't?
if you are telling me, and this is where I give it so much credit, Gareth Edwards and everyone else who worked on this, because you basically take a movie where, again, I have all of the context of before and after, where, and this is where it actually should work. This is where it makes it difficult, because you go, okay, how am I going to
Correct.
make you care about people that you already basically know? You could tell me essentially what the outcome of this is going to be.
Correct.
Like, I know they're going to get away with the Death Star plans, right? So,
Right.
But you're going to make me care so much
Yeah.
in basically, only about an hour of story building before you've got, the back half of the movie, which is where it's go time,
Right.
And so you're going to make me care that much about not 1, 2, 3, but like
Like six
people.
characters. Yeah.
Yeah, it does such an incredible job.
Does such a great
And-
job.
and they all have their own personalities.
Dude, you want to know another all-time goat movie?
Yeah, hit me.
Watched this the other day with the girlfriend, Prince of Egypt.
Ooh, you're talking about the animated?
Animated.
yeah.
film. You want to
That's
know
a
what I heard about
fantastic
that
movie.
film?
What's
Is
that?
the animators at Pixar that weren't doing a good job got moved off of that project and sent to work on Shrek.
Wow.
Because they were like, no, this movie's too good.
Wow. Oh.
And also, I learned, because I listened to that soundtrack the other day, because
Yeah,
I was like,
fantastic.
this phenomenal soundtrack.
Phenomenal.
Hans Zimmer
Yeah.
wrote some of that music. Mariah Carey on some of
One
those
the reasons
tracks.
why it's so good, not the Mariah Carey part, the Hanzo
Right.
part.
Like, that was I don't care if like half the people that worked on that movie were not Christians.
Oh no, I have
One of the greatest religious movies ever produced.
Yeah, I have non-Christian friends who unironically jam to that soundtrack because they love it so much.
That soundtrack is so good. That movie is so good. I don't think I've ever seen a better animated depiction of what the splitting of the Red Sea would have looked like.
Have you seen Road to El Dorado?
No.
It's another. It reminds me of that from like an animation standpoint. It's
Okay.
not the story. The story. It's
Yeah.
actually like a kind of like for a kids movie. There's a lot of stuff in there that's like.
Yeah.
But I used to watch it when I was sick. Like it was my go-to. I got
Oh,
sick
gotcha.
all the
Fair
time
enough.
as a kid, and it was my go-to. Like I have a cold. I'm couch
Watching Road,
ridden.
yeah.
I would watch Road to El Dorado. But the funny thing, like 5 minutes in the movie, so it's these two dudes or whatever, and they get captured, and then they like escape and they find El Dorado, and then they can't get back. Right, like,
That's
the whole
whack.
thing about El Dorado. But what's funny is this dude is like, he's straight up like flogging them on
Oh, wow.
on the boat. And he's literally like, "You will be flogged." and then he flogged, and I'm like, whoa! Like as an adult, I'm like, bro, like flogging?
Chill.
That was crazy.
Let's just chill.
Just whipping these two dudes
Bro,
on this.
I mean, like Prince of Egypt is air quoted kids movie.
sure,
There's some heavy stuff in that movie.
right.
Death of
Which,
the Firstborn
course,
is wild.
of course, the source material,
Absolutely
makes
wild,
for
yes.
a lot of that.
Yeah.
Hey, the Shrek 5 trailer dropped today.
I
The first one.
briefly saw that before I walked in.
Did you see?
Did not watch
what
it.
Shrek looked like in Donkey.
A fat ogre.
But he didn't look the same. Like, if you look at a side by
requires some
side
Google.
of 2001 Shrek versus now, don't come at me. I know I know the point that they're gonna make is like, hey, we made Shrek older and stuff, right? And that's fine. I get it's supposed to be a flash forward, maybe like, I don't know, 15, 20 years. But
Right.
dude, his design it's significantly different enough that you look at it and it looks like uncanny, where it's like, I know it's Shrek, but for whatever reason they made some weird design choice where he looks too different. Like he doesn't just look like an older version of himself.
No,
And Donkey
he
doesn't
just
just look like an
not-
older
Fiona
Donkey.
don't even look
They
the
don't
same.
look right. And the thing,
None of them look
you
correct.
like the Puss in Boots movies? Those look fantastic. Like
Right,
those are
yeah.
very graphically incredible.
None
And-
of these.
But this honestly looks worse than 24 years ago.
This is
Is
not
when Shrek
good.
came out, and it looks better than this.
This is not good.
And now granted, this is not supposed to come out until December 2026. So I
Right.
mean, this is like 2 years away. But you're going to tell me that it looks that bad? So I'm wondering if they're going to have to do one of the Sonic things, because so they made the Sonic movie, right? And the backlash was so bad about the way that Sonic
Yeah.
looked, so they went back and changed the design. Everybody loved it, right? And now those Sonic movies have made tons of money. They're going to make more, right? I'm wondering if they're going to have to go back and like undo it.
This is what I want to know.
Yeah.
We've entered a age of animation where, because I've seen this in video games too.
Yeah.
We're entering an age where I am now finding that how did we figure out how to make these really great game mechanics and these really great animations on worse technology
Right.
than the stuff we're making today?
I have a theory, and it is partially
Like,
my
you know what I
opinion,
mean?
but also partially like
You know what I mean?
the
Like-
truth. So one of the things is I mean, you always trace it back to money, but because of the money, there comes a time constraint with a lot of things. So with a lot of things, it's like, okay, we're not going to spend as much time on it because we don't have to, right?
Oh,
Whereas
absolutely.
take Toy Story, for example. So Toy Story, I don't know the exact numbers, so I'm going to make them up. But it's something like it took an hour to get
Sure.
30 seconds to a minute
Sure.
because
Yeah.
it had to render it. And back then it would have been so slow, and it was so slow that, again, it's some real number, but I'm making it up. It's like an hour
Right.
for a minute of render time for the first Toy Story. And they even lost it. So they had it stored locally, and they rendered it all, and they lost the movie and had to start over again. It got deleted. So it used to take so much time that this is where it gets into where it's just my opinion now. I just think that like before it's like they know it's going to take a lot of time, so you had the time to do it right and to make
Okay,
it right.
yeah, sure,
And now
yeah.
I feel like if games aren't successful, you just cancel it, close the
Sure.
studio. You got to these big
Sure.
companies. Everything is about let's just pump it out,
Sure.
even if it sucks. We live in a live service time
Sure.
of games and stuff now.
Because
But a lot of
we'll
people
have
think they're
AAA
killing the industry.
titles that will flop,
Yeah,
and they'll have multi-million-dollar studios behind them.
yeah,
And then you'll have a game about digging a hole that will do
exactly.
big numbers on Steam.
So think about like, perfect example, the Assassin's Creed franchise.
Ooh,
Look at what's happened with that.
aged
the
like
old games were they had so much depth to them.
Right.
It was more about the like.
More about the lore
the
than it was
mystic,
about
like-
the actual
yeah,
gameplay. Yeah.
It wasn't really about like, oh, I'm just gonna be this assassin or what.
Because
It
let's
was
be
more
real, the
about,
first game. Did you ever play the first game?
yeah, yeah.
The first game, if you played that for the gameplay,
It's really
you
clunky.
could. It's really clunky.
Yeah, because it's so.
But like if you played that for gameplay, you'd be done playing it in 30 minutes
Right.
because every single chapter of the story is the same. Go to this assassin bureau, tail this dude,
Right.
eavesdrop this guy, steal this from this dude.
and it doesn't look.
Here's your
great,
target. Go
and-
kill him.
Yeah, but
Because even Assassin's Creed 2,
Yeah, you
which I went
flash
back and replayed recently,
sure.
clunky mechanics. I am
Did you play the remaster or the original?
remaster. Even on the remaster, the clunky mechanics, I'm screaming
Yeah.
at Ezio like, bro,
Sure.
come on. These are not like I get that physics were not great back then, but
Right.
come on.
Right, but still,
But it's still a
so
more
frustrating.
enjoyable game than
Right.
like
Yeah.
some of the stuff that's being put out today.
And my one of my most controversial gaming opinions is I actually really love Assassin's Creed Unity. I think we've talked about this before too, but I think that was the last good Assassin's Creed game. Now, granted, I haven't played some of the newer ones. I haven't played
I
Odyssey.
think Odyssey was for
So-
me the last great.
I need to play that one. And I need to play the Egypt one.
Odyssey to me, I mean, Origins really kind of shifted the direction
Origins
of Assassin's
looked
Creed.
boring to me. TBH.
It's not that it's boring. It's just that Origins was the first time you had the open world and crafting system, and you had
Yeah.
to get kind of used to that.
Yeah.
Odyssey, to me,
I love the setting of that, so I want to play
Odyssey,
it at least just for
great
the history.
setting. I got more familiar with the crafting system in that one, and I really sunk my teeth into that game. It was a whole lot more fun.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed
I
that
do
game.
plan on playing that at some point because I really like the history and the setting and everything.
I like the history, and naval combat was really fun.
Yeah.
Like, no part of that game felt not fun to play.
Yeah.
There wasn't anything that felt clunky. Like in Assassin's Creed Rogue, I thought the boat mechanics were clunky, but I also think Rogue was the
Yeah.
first time the boat mechanics were there. So by the time we
yeah.
got to Black Flag, which to me, Black Flag is hands down the Assassin's Creed
best
game.
one. Yeah.
Hands down. Best
and,
one.
And I was going to kind of say, even with that one being such a, like, they took it so far that you can just play it as a pirate game if you want to.
Absolutely.
And so even for being that, it still had enough of the like
Correct.
where it felt bigger than the story with the behind the scenes, how the artifacts and
Right.
you know, these mystic beings and stuff, right? That it felt big enough still that if you liked the Assassin's Creed part, like, you know, when you do the part where, you know, you're glitching out of the memory or whatever, and so, you know, you take Edward and he's like in London at one point. It's not actually him, but, you know, it's because you're controlling the memory and the memories
Yes.
get messed up. So he's in like London and he's got to be like on top of the Eiffel Tower. He's like shooting this massive machine gun. And I think
Yeah.
it's like World War II or something.
Yes.
Oh, that was crazy. Like, there's
That
just
was
cool
nuts. It
stuff
was like,
that.
this is still fun.
Yeah, it's still fun, even
Still
though
fun.
it was wild. So even all the way up through then, and I really loved Unity. A lot of people hated the fact that it had so many graphical issues when it came out. But
Well-
I thought I actually really liked that one, even though it was
I
kind of
think 'cause
cookie cutter,
you-
but like
that's-
it was beautiful.
That's the same thing people were mad about with Cyberpunk, but also Cyberpunk didn't work for a lot of people.
Yeah, that's a lot. That was a
Like-
user problem for a lot of people.
I think, especially which this is sad to say, but given the day and age we're in, it's not worth it to buy a game on release anymore because it's almost like I expect it to be trash on release. So if I
Yeah.
give it about 3 months,
The only
they'll have it all
thing-
fixed.
Right. The only thing that I buy on release
So
anymore
like
is
release
like a
games, I expect them to have issues. I don't
Yeah,
go to
me
it
too.
like,
Yeah.
oh, this is going to be pristine. No, this is going to have issues, and I might experience some game crashing errors over here.
like.
but if I give it like 4
I can
months,
think of. So the last thing I bought on release was Mass Effect Legendary Edition,
same.
and that's a different story.
I take that back.
because they're
Actually.
all. There was only remastering going. Like,
Yeah.
It's not a multiplayer game anymore. It was one of those
They
things that you can't
just
really
cut out a lot of the Miranda butt scenes and redid the first game.
So there was one thing wrong with it, but but the other 99% of my game. What the point being?
Yeah, the butt.
is that it doesn't really matter. You know, you couldn't break the game that catastrophically.
No,
or it would
no,
have
not
been
really,
a different
no.
story. So, but the only other game that I anticipate buying day one, regardless of if I know it's going to have issues or not,
Mass
is
Effect
going to
5?
be the next Elder Scrolls. Yeah.
Mass Effect 5.
Oh well, sure. Yeah.
You know
but-
Mass Effect 5 is
and then-
coming.
that's right. And the next Elder Scrolls. Yeah.
What was which side did you take in the Civil War in Skyrim?
Oh, great. Well, so you've got General Tullius, right? And
Right.
you got the Imperials, and then
their goon cave.
back to the Goon Cave, right? And you've got and then you've got the Stormcloaks, right?
Yeah.
And you got Ulfric.
Ulfric and the boys.
The Ulfric Giga Chad Stormcloak. He just kind of sits on his throne, mews all day,
Does nothing really.
commits racisms,
Yeah.
right? And
Yeah,
so
they're not a fan
you
of
know,
dark elves.
all that, which I mean, did they have to make the elves dark? And then they were the ones that were in like the slums. Like,
There's
they
also
could have
Argonians
invented
in
their
the
own
slums.
racism. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
what's called the gray quarters.
Yeah.
The great of Windhelm, and so I've always sided with the Imperials. I mean, it's pretty obvious to me that the Stormcloaks are pretty racist, and so the people who are against the Imperials, and I get it. The Imperials, so they had to sign the White Gold Concordat
Sure.
with the Thalmor
Sure.
to keep the Dominion out of Skyrim, and that's basically the only thing keeping the Thalmor, who at this point in time they could absolutely wipe everything out. They could just destroy everything. Like they're going crazy. And so if they wanted to, they could. And I think that's at least what the Empire thinks at this point in time. And
See,
so
my-
I've sided with them because, hey, let's, old freaking the Stormcloaks. I'm all for the freedom thing and everything.
Sure.
My issue is that they're a little too far onto the like German Nazi side of things. Of like, hey,
So-
we're not only do we want to be free, but we're also the superior race,
Sure.
like the Nords and stuff. I'm like, I'm not
So-
really done with that, but.
I as well side with the Imperials.
Yeah.
My reasoning not being that of all freaking the boys are racist. No, my reasoning
Also, my boy Hadvar saves me at the beginning.
He does. My reasoning is that a united empire is better than a split empire with Skyrim being a sovereign state in the north, because if the High Elves were to ever actually break the White Gold Concordant, then the Ulfric's rebellion is useless anyway, because there's no way he's not going to fight with the Empire to kick the elves out of Tamriel.
Sure.
There's no way. So
But
that's a waste of time, but also
as
B,
long as the Civil War is
even,
happening.
Like, say Skyrim's like, we're not going to join your fight, so you're going to get overran by a bunch of high elves that are hopped up on skooma. No.
Yeah.
United Empire, because I think the Empire in and of itself, because the high elves are hated amongst all of the
Right.
different races. So you would have the Empire that unites, Tamriel.
Right.
You'd have Cyrodiil, you'd have Hammerfell, you'd have Valenwood, you'd have all them. You'd have them all on your side.
Yeah.
I think they're taking down the high elves.
Okay, sure. All right. So if you think about it as Tamriel is going to all get together,
Yeah.
I agree.
Because
yeah.
I really don't see any race that sides with the high elves and the Thalmor
Sure.
like that.
Sure.
Because the Thalmor suck. The
Yeah.
Thalmor are
Everybody hates the Thalmor.
the Thalmor are more
kill-
racist
kill
than
them on
Ulfric and the
sight.
boys. Yeah.
Yeah. Kill on sight.
Kill on sight.
Uh,
They're
uh,
more racist than Ulfric and the boys
That's-
because they are so like
Yeah.
no.
That's one thing that that I think the Stormcloaks and the Imperials we can agree on is Thalmor dead on sight, bro. Thalmor are bad. Thalmor are terrible.
Thalmor's super
Thalmor,
bad.
Thalmor, it gets to the point you see Thalmor, and it's like I could be the most hero dragonborn.
Right. I
on
could
the
be
planet.
the greatest
yeah,
White Knight paladin ever.
Yeah, I have I've saved. I've got an absolute baddie in Serana that I've saved.
Right.
And we've gone to the path of becoming a human, and
Sure.
and I am saving people left and right. Right.
Sure.
I'm killing dragons that are trying to kill me. That's about
Right.
it, dude. I see a
Dude,
Thalmor.
I'm
I
chopping
go out of my
wood.
way. Like, if I
I'm
see it-
chopping wood at the lumber mill
Yeah.
just to help out. Not
I'm
that
going
I need
this
the
way.
money.
I'm hungry. Serana's making me a sandwich.
Right.
I'm hungry, bro. Like I've been chopping a lot of firewood,
Right.
to bring to Bellathor's.
Right.
Okay, I'm tired. Is that Thalmor?
Is that Thalmor? Oh,
No, that's not that. There's no way.
That's a Thalmor, bro.
Is that?
That's a Thalmor. It's on site.
I gotta go kill him.
It's on site. The Thalmor, like it's.
But she's like, no, I just made this. It's gonna go bad. The cheese wheel is.
the cheese will be fine.
Life
It'll mold
cycle.
more. Right now, though, they got to
It's
die.
like, I got no.
Sorry, they got to.
I gotta go kill it.
We got to believe that word.
Yeah,
Yeah. Whoops.
yeah. We'll censor a lot of this.
The Thalmor, the Thalmor are on site.
Yeah.
They can catch these hands all day.
And it's
every
not.
day.
I don't just make it quick either. I take my time with it. Like
You
I
use
want
the
the
slow
Thalmor
time
to suffer.
shout, and you just
I
kind of
want
like
the Thalmor
death
to
of a
suffer.
thousand
Yeah.
cuts.
They
Yeah.
need to
See,
they
that's
know
why
what
I
they
side
do.
with the Empire, because I'm like, if the White Gold, because I really want Elder Scrolls 6 to be that. That's what I want to be.
That'd be great. A lot of people are thinking it's gonna be Hammerfell.
I don't care where it takes place. I just want it to. I want that to be the thing.
Yeah.
I would not mind an Elder Scrolls in the Sunset Isles where we overthrow the Almiri Dominion.
I would love that. I would love that.
That would be
personally.
sick. There was a mod that I downloaded for Skyrim that was that.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't
That's
a great mod because it was literally just, hey, you teleport to this island in the Somerset and you go kill a bunch of Thalmor.
I think it's called Somerset Isles. I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't great. It was fun for like 20
There's no
minutes.
like Falskar or anything like that.
No.
Yeah. That's good stuff. Man, it's a great time that's Mass Effect 5.
Yeah.
Elder Scrolls 6.
I'm
Witcher 4. Those are
I'm
probably the
honestly,
biggest things.
I'm scared to play those games on release. I might give them a couple of months because I don't think they're going to be great.
The thing is, I'm gonna be 100. Those are the ones that I'm like, I'm gonna buy them. I'm gonna buy them on release anyway.
Yeah.
That and the college football games, I'm gonna buy all those on release. Like I
can't
gotta
do it.
have them. I can't wait.
I did recently.
Anything else that I don't care as much about, that it could be amazing, and I'll find out.
Right.
Just like Titanfall 2, for example, came out in 2016. I didn't play that until like 2017.
The game
18,
still
19.
holds up till today.
Loved and it was amazing. Loved it, but I didn't get around to it until years later. So I'm perfectly fine with waiting on some of them. Like there's actually
Yeah.
like I haven't played the next Jedi game, like Jedi Survivor. I haven't played that yet.
I haven't played any of those.
That has Dylan written all over it. I haven't played it yet. It's been out for like 2 years.
I haven't played any of those.
Yeah, the first one. So I played the first one. It's phenomenal.
Oh, cool.
Phenomenal. It's great. It was actually great when it launched.
That's the one with Star Killer in it, right?
No. That's Force Unleashed.
Yeah.
That's like 2008, bro.
Yeah.
That's this is this is
Oh,
Cal,
this is following Cal.
Kestis. Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't played any of those.
This is yeah.
You want to know
Fantastic.
games I did purchase recently? There's some throwbacks, but I got Prototype 1 and Prototype 2. 'Cause they
Okay.
were on sale for like $7 for
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah. Did you play them?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
you just put them in the backlog again?
Well, they're because I've beaten both of those games. Well, I
Right,
haven't
right.
beaten Prototype 2. Never played that one, but I beat Prototype 1.
Sure.
Game is still clunky, but the game still holds up today because it's still just as much fun to run
Yeah.
around buildings and whatnot.
Oh man, dude, I
And I also recently got for $25 Kingdom Hearts 1 Final
Oh,
Mix, Chain of Memories 2 Final Mix, and then 2 of the other games with it that I can't remember the names of.
Oh,
But it was like
fantastic.
6 Kingdom Heart games for $25.
I'm trying to remember. I started playing a game and it was really good. Oh, what was it?
Minecraft.
No, but that is, dude. You know the movie, the Minecraft movie? You seen the trailer for that?
No.
You know it's like Jack Black. He's Steve.
Oh, that's funny.
But
That's
he's
funny.
like, but he doesn't look any different. It's just Jack Black. Like it's full beard, gray.
At what point do you stop recognizing them as the character they're playing in the movie?
That's
and you're
exactly
just like,
what's happening here. He's not Steve or what. Like
well, even if like they're in
he's literally
costume, it's like when I see Ryan Reynolds on screen, I don't think
The
of
Rock.
like
The Rock.
Sure.
He's the same person every movie.
same person every movie. Well, even if they're playing a different character, I'm like, that's just Ryan Reynolds. It's like seeing
Yeah.
Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, The Rock. Yeah.
I'm like, that's just Ryan Gosling.
Oh yeah. That's me.
Chris Evans. I'm like, that's either Captain America or that's Chris Evans.
Right. Yeah. Usually I see them as their as their biggest thing. So
Yeah.
like I'd see him and be like, oh, that's Captain America.
Cap.
That's Iron Man. That's
Captain
whoever,
America.
right?
That's America's butt.
Yeah, that's America's butt.
Yeah.
But man, I really want to go back and watch a lot of the Marvel movies again because it's actually
Honestly,
been a while.
a Marvel binge of
It's actually been a while.
everything up till Endgame,
Yeah.
because that's when they stopped being good.
I mean, I would still watch Endgame, but like, yeah, you're talking about till after that.
Yeah, I'm saying till after Endgame. Like, well, I mean,
till after Endgame because I like Endgame. And
no,
Infinity
that's what I'm
War's my
saying. Like,
favorite
you
one,
still
but-
watch Endgame as part of it.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying everything after. I'm like,
the only thing I'll say is
other than Loki and WandaVision were pretty good.
if we're talking about just movies, Spider-Man: No Way Home. I think that was the best one out of all the Spider-Mans. That's after Endgame. So that's the only interjection I'll make.
sure,
Is that's
yeah.
a phenomenal.
That's a great-
Actually, I take that back. 2 interjections.
Shang-Chi.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
No, Shang-Chi.
And Shang-Chi was good. Actually, yeah, that was so exception for that one. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, I think is the best Guardians of the Galaxy movie, and
Okay,
I
fair.
actually think is one of the best Marvel movies. Period.
I
that came out, like,
forgot
last
about
year.
Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings. That one can,
yeah, dude,
that was a
But
fantastic
came out of
movie.
nowhere.
yeah,
No hype.
none.
Just a great film.
Yeah,
And then nobody's talked about it.
it's a phenomenal film. It might be the
it's
best thing.
been like 3
to
years
me,
now.
I think it might be my favorite one after.
It was
Endgame.
fantastic. Yeah. Where like Eternals was a massive disappointment.
Yeah,
Dude,
you know,
like a
Eternals
3-hour
was mass
movie.
disappointment. Do you want to know which one got a lot of hate? That I thought it was a fine enough movie.
Captain Marvel.
No, Love and Thunder.
Oh, okay.
I thought Love and Thunder was a fine enough movie.
Great concept.
Yeah.
Terrible execution.
Fair enough.
Humor,
I thought
humor
it was,
not good,
Do
and
what?
it was not well placed. The humor
Oh yeah,
was not good. They cut out most of
know what I kinda wanted?
Gore's God killing scenes.
Yeah.
So that was unfortunate because he was the best part of the movie for me. Was him. was
Yeah. I didn't think it was a bad movie. I don't think it was as bad as what people gave it credit for. I still enjoyed it.
again, great concept and some really good scenes because Christian Bale is really good in that, and they just cut out most of his scenes. And the so I am really not a fan of Taika Waititi, the director of that movie, because I think the way that he does humor in films is really, really, really misplaced and ruins a lot of. And so that's exactly what my issue is with Love and Thunder.
Fair enough.
Is that it basically sucks the emotion out of it when you misplace humor, because humor should. So take Guardians of the Galaxy, for example. I think the complete opposite about what James Gunn does. I think he does humor really well. So like look at his Guardians of the Galaxy movies. Those are really funny.
Yeah.
But also really, like, the funny stuff does not take away from the, like, look at Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I'm a grown man, bro. I wanted to cry during the animals dying. Like,
Sure.
I felt horrible, dude. Like, and then there's also some really, really funny stuff in that movie, right? So I think he does that really well, as where, you know, Love and Thunder, I really, I would say I do like it, but, like, the humor, I think, actually takes away from it.
Sure. I mean, it definitely relied too much on the, like, Ragnarok was really funny, but Ragnarok was good funny.
Yeah, Ragnarok was good. It was.
Like,
it was.
Ragnarok was really good.
Like the
and
stuff
I think
with him
they're like, we
Thor
can try
and
and do the same
everything
thing in Love and Thunder, and it just
Yeah.
it didn't land the same.
No, it didn't.
Didn't land the same.
And unfortunately,
I think the only thing that I really wanted to see in Love and Thunder that I didn't get to see because they teased it. They teased it in Ragnarok.
right, that's what they do. They just
was
they,
Beta Ray Bill.
They give you just a
I
little
want
bit.
Beta Ray Bill in the MCU.
And also and you know, as much as Natalie Portman did for us as Padme,
Yeah.
unfortunately, acting was not great in Love and Thunder. Not great. Not great. It wasn't.
Eh.
It didn't,
Well, also,
it didn't
Love
add
and
to anything.
Thunder presented Thor having a sexual relationship with his weapons, and I was like, this is weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
This is weird.
Yeah.
This is weird. This is weird.
Yeah,
This is weird.
Weird. There was no humor that hit like the devil's anus in the second one in Ragnarok.
Oh, yeah, fair
the
enough,
big
yeah.
thing they're flying to, and like,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
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 That's the funniest part of the movie. Other than I know him from work when he talks about the Hulk. So funny.
That was funny. Yeah.
Like that was funny in the trailer.
Well, Ragnarok also.
and it was funny in the movie.
Ragnarok also. Well, I take that back. Ragnarok didn't do that. Guardians of the Galaxy kind of introduced a needle drop into the MCU.
Yeah.
Because that was a big part of Star-Lord's character, was the needle drop thing.
Yeah.
And they kind of did that in Ragnarok. Did you ever see the edits of, I think it was Foreigner?
Are you talking about?
In Ragnarok on the bridge scene.
Oh yeah.
I think that should have been the song that was in the movie.
Yeah.
Because it made that scene feel 1,000 times more cool.
Yeah, man. I need to go back and watch that because it's been a while since I've seen that one. And honestly, from playing Marvel Rivals more, it's making me care about some of the characters I didn't care
What
about.
was your opinion on switching the Hulks from the original Hulk that we had, Incredible Hulk, to Mark Ruffalo?
I think it was good. I think that was good. I think it was a
fair
good
enough.
move. And I also respect them for not decanonizing the first Hulk movie. The fact that they just kind of went with it. I thought Mark Ruffalo was better. I remember seeing the original Hulk movie, and what's cool is like it's technically the first MCU movie.
Yeah, it technically is because everything in there is still canon.
Yeah, because they just kept it in as the actual canon beginning.
Right.
You know?
Because was it Hulk and then was it Iron Man?
Then Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah. So Iron Man was the first one with.
Iron Man. Did we have Iron Man 2 before we had Captain America?
No, I think we had Iron Man. Then kept. I think I may be wrong. I can't. It's been too long. I can't. Iron Man was 2008.
The timeline pre the first Avengers movie was it's kind of messy. It's a lot harder to track.
First
phase
Avengers,
one.
I think, was 2012.
Yeah.
And I think Iron Man was 2008. I think Hulk was 2005 or 4.
Yeah.
So I mean, this actually really started 20 years ago. Like,
the biggest psyop ever conducted by Marvel was that, hey, we're going to make you guys care about all this.
yeah, 20. Think about 20. For 20 years, I've like paid money to keep up with this.
Right.
So 20 years.
I haven't for 20 years. After Endgame, I was out.
Yeah, like I'm about to be 28. So like for almost my entire life, I've been dealing
After
with this.
Endgame, I'm out.
Yeah, Yeah, man. I
Because Incredible Hulk was a fun enough movie, and then we had Iron Man. I was like, this is dope.
yeah.
Then we had Cap. I was like, this is dope.
Then you had
Then we
Thor.
had Iron 2, and I was like, this is dope.
Yeah,
Then
like
we had
original Thor.
and I was like, this is
was really good.
awesome. What? Oh man, I think those were the only prequel movies we got to the Avengers.
Before the Avengers.
Because we got Cap, we got Iron Man, we got Hulk,
Right.
and we got Thor.
Yeah, and so
Because those are the first four. And
because
then
Black Widow came in Iron Man movies.
Black Widow's in those. The only person that was introduced first time on screen, I think, was Hawkeye.
Yeah, Hawkeye
In the Avengers.
would have been in the Avengers, and so obviously Loki was in Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that and that's
Because
pretty
everything else
much-
is set up in those four movies.
right. That's kind of everybody.
Because I want to
and
say
then you start
Iron
getting
2 had
Guardians of-
already happened.
Yeah, then you start
prior-
getting Guardians
yeah.
of the Galaxy, like after
No, I think Guardians of the Galaxy was
because they're not in the cause they
after
would,
Ultron.
yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. No,
I think that was after because I think we had Iron
'Cause
3.
Ultron is where you get like Scarlet Witch and
Yeah.
and Quicksilver and
Because I can't remember what came in between all that. In between Ultron and Avengers.
I guess you would have gotten.
I know. I think we got Iron
Man
3.
Probably another Captain America. Did Civil War happen in between?
No, Civil War
Was
didn't
that
happen in
after?
between
Was
that.
that after
the
Ultron?
Winter Soldier probably happened in between.
That probably happened in between.
The Winter Soldier may have
No,
happened.
yeah,
no,
it
it
had
didn't.
to. No, it had to because that's the whole point of Civil War. Oh no, I'm thinking about Civil War, not Ultron.
Yeah, no, Civil War happens after that because
shoot.
the whole
Yeah.
the MacGuffin
No, yeah,
for Civil War is the Sokovia.
the
and all
Sokovia,
that.
and
Yeah.
that would have been after Ultron.
Yeah, so I think Winter Soldier happens, and you
Yeah.
have Winter Soldier happens
Okay.
because that movie you have Cap and ScarJo
Right.
doing their
So-
thing. That's when we get Falcon,
Oh, so probably Thor.
That's when we
probably
get Falcon.
Thor 2,
Thor 2,
Captain
A Dark
America,
World, yeah,
Winter Soldier,
And
Iron
Iron
Man
3,
which wasn't great.
It is. I didn't mind it.
It was fun. It's fine.
It's fine.
I didn't like the villain. I thought he was like
Yeah.
lame. But
Justin Hammer.
yeah, Hammer Tech.
Yeah, it's.
I can't.
I think that was
think of
it.
anything else.
Because I think after that, then I think between Ultron and Infinity War,
Because
you
then there's a
get
ton. Because then there's Guardians of the Galaxy,
you get
Spider-Man.
Ant-Man, Spider-Man.
Ant-Man, another Thor, I guess. Right.
I don't know if no, I think Ragnarok was.
Right. No, Ragnarok would have been before Infinity War for sure.
Would it have been?
Yeah.
No.
Right. No. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because
Yeah.
the start of Infinity War is the end of Ragnarok.
Right.
Yes.
Civil War.
Yes.
All of that would have happened.
Civil War happens, and then. Can I be honest?
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel. Civil War to me. No, I think Captain Marvel happens in between Infinity and Endgame. Because
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Yeah, because
Yeah.
she's in. No, yeah, you're right.
because she gets her own movie and then she appears in
Black Panther?
the opening scene. Yeah, we get Black Panther.
Yeah.
We definitely get Black Panther because we tease Black Panther in Civil War.
Yeah. Yeah. Technically Logan, even though that wasn't part of the MCU at the time.
At the time, now
and
it is.
Now it is.
We
So,
definitely got a Deadpool movie,
yeah,
even though
Deadpool,
that
the first
does
one.
not have anything to do with any of those movies.
What's great to me is it's all canon because of the multiverse. But
Yeah,
what else would have happened?
I think that's it. That
that's
happens in
the
between
majority, yeah.
Ultron and Infinity.
Yeah,
Because Black Panther happens because Civil War sets up Black Panther, and in Infinity War we're fighting in Wakanda. Mm-hmm. So we have to have the Black Panther because there was a long gap between Infinity War and Ultron.
Oh yeah. Oh,
There was a
huge,
massive gap, and I think we got Civil War, we got Black Panther, we got Spider-Man, and we probably got. We had to have had Ragnarok. Yeah, we got Ragnarok then because Thor comes in from the Heimdall Bridge that I can't think of the name of. Comes in from Heimdall and immediately does a giant jump, and then lightning strikes everybody.
Yeah, because the next Spider-Man is Tony's already dead.
Yeah, Tony's
So-
dead, and that's
Because that's the majority of what he's like dealing with.
yeah.
So yeah, man. I at some point I'm going to start from the beginning again and watch
It's like
everything up
20.
through.
It's like a full day. It's like over 20 hours
Shoot,
of
man,
content.
for all the movies, there's like 60 of them. Like,
Oh,
I mean,
well-
it's crazy. I mean, think about there's 3 Iron Mans and there's like 3 Captain Americas and 3 Guardians of the Galaxies and 3 Avengers or 4 if you 4 Avengers movies and
right.
2 Captain Marvels now and
Do you want
3
to hear how to
Spider-Man
watch
movies.
them chronologically? Oh my gosh! Give me the list.
Like it would probably take me months,
So,
even though I've seen them all before. Like we're talking a full rewatch.
oh, you know what? We were more or less correct. The only thing we missed was Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 happened in between the Avengers and Ultron.
Really? 1 and
Yeah.
2 came both before. Okay.
Yeah. So the chronological watch order would be Captain America, the first Avenger.
Oh yeah. Oh, so we're talking. Yeah, we're not talking release. We're talking.
We're talking chronology.
in the universe.
Captain America, first Avenger. Then we go to Captain Marvel. Then we go to Iron Man. Then Iron Man 2. Then Hulk. Then Thor. Then the first Avengers movie. Which, honestly, if you're watching it for just how it was released, you don't need Captain Marvel in there.
No, because that came so far after.
So far after, and it wasn't that great of a movie.
I can't. Can you believe that movie is that's a $1 billion movie?
Yeah.
It definitely didn't need to be a $1 billion movie, but it was fine.
So after the Avengers, you go to Iron 3, then Thor: The Dark World, then Captain America: Winter Soldier.
I will say Thor: Dark World is such a not. It's just so
Mid.
mediocre. Yeah,
And then you get Guardians of the Galaxy
that
Volume
fun?
1 and 2.
somewhere.
Maybe. Then you get to Ultron. Then after Ultron, it goes to Ant-Man, Civil War, Homecoming, Doctor Strange. That's the one we were missing.
I'm forgetting about Doctor Strange.
Black Panther, Thor Ragnarok. So we were right on that.
Completely forgot about Doctor Strange.
And then Black Widow, which that was a
Oh yeah, the Black Widow movie. It was
that-
fine.
is a fine movie, but she's not a superhero, and she fell down way too many different stories to actually still be alive.
Yeah.
There's no way. But it gave us Yelena.
Yelena Belova.
Yeah, and she's funny.
Yeah.
And then you go to Infinity War, and then after Infinity War, the only thing that is in the gap there is Ant-Man and the Wasp, and then from there you go to Endgame. Then after Endgame, this is where we go to the crazy land of all the good and not great movies. Shang-Chi and
Good movie.
Legend of the Ten Rings,
Great
great
movie.
movie. Spider-Man: Far From Home, great movie.
Fantastic movie.
Eternals,
Really, actually, I would venture to say that's actually not a good movie.
not a good movie.
Like, I would actually say that's a bad
Spider-Man:
movie.
No Way Home,
The best one. That's Spider-Man.
great movie. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, didn't hate it.
Okay, it was fine.
Didn't hate it.
Way better than Eternals. Not as good as Shang-Chi.
Sure. Thor: Love and Thunder,
Again, we talked about that at length.
Black Panther: Wakanda Forever
Sure.
was an okay movie. I didn't like.
Yeah, not as good as the other ones.
Here's the thing, right? And this is my opinion. I could be wrong. When it comes to that movie, I think the only thing I took issue with is that we presented Shuri as I'm going to say it, and we might end up cutting this.
Yeah, we can cut whatever.
I think they presented her too much with the mad black woman trope.
Okay.
I think that's the only thing. Because
like she had a diary of a mad black woman.
maybe Shuri was this super smart, really intelligent young lady, and then she gets the suit and she just turns into like, I'm just going to beat everybody up. Blah.
Was she played by Tyler Perry?
No.
Oh.
But like in the first Black Panther movie and in the other movies that Shuri is in,
Right.
she's shown to be this really smart, level-headed, rational person, makes all these cool gadgets, does all the cool things. And then she gets the suit and she's just like, I'm just angry and I want to beat people up. Mm-hmm. I think that's a character assassination.
Yeah. I think he may not be alone.
I think it's a character assassination.
that.
I think it's bad. And then after that, Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Wasp?
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania.
Yeah, Quantumania. Ooh, visuals were tough in that one. And it also had what's his face who is not Kang anymore.
Guardians 3.
My favorite, one of my favorite Marvel movies.
The
period.
Marvels, which was
Yeah, that unfortunate.
Deadpool and Wolverine. Everybody says it's great. I haven't seen it.
I've seen the first 20 minutes. I haven't watched the rest of it yet.
And then Captain America: Brave New World.
And obviously that just came out, so I haven't seen it yet.
I've been told it's not great.
I have seen that Red Hulk is really cool, but there's not enough of him in it, and that's about the greatest part of the movie. Is like the 5 minutes he's actually in it.
Well, what sucks about that is those whole 5 minutes are in the trailer.
Yeah, that's pretty much the crux of people going to see the movie. I think.
Yeah.
Is hoping that's this big battle with him.
And he's in the
everything,
last couple of seconds of it. And
but
people are just
yeah,
like, this
and that is
trash.
Unfortunate. So, but apparently his scenes are awesome. But that's about it. So.
Yeah, that was my only issue with everything post Endgame. Because I thought Black Panther Wakanda Forever, I thought giving Shuri the mantle was honestly the right move. I was like, this is a good move. I don't like the way they handled it with her.
Sure.
I think that was my issue.
Sure. Kind of like how they butchered Luke and how Disney butchered Luke in The Last Jedi.
Correct.
Right. And you hate to see it. You hate to see it. You hate it for him.
How long have we been recording?
I don't know. What time is it?
It is 7:46.
We've probably been going for about an hour.
Yeah.
About an hour. We've been on pretty much one topic.
Kind of, yeah. We've been flowing
We've
pretty
been
nice from topic to
hitting
topic.
the movie video game.
We were
pretty
flowing hard, just like Richard was flowing on the mic this past Sunday.
So we started. We did talk about that. That is another topic that we
Yeah.
cover. You know, we're not completely mono topicked.
Monotopic now.
You know, which is good. You need some
variation
you
in
need
your
some
topics.
variation in there.
Someone say it's a hot topic.
I'm burning a candle right now. It's from the Sand and Fog collection
Of?
candles. It's
Brand,
Sand and Fog.
manufacturer.
I'm down on China. It smells great though.
It does.
It was from Home Goods. I'm a big
nice.
fan. A lot of my home decor is from Home Goods. That plant, that plant, that plant, that plant.
Are those real plants or are they fake plants?
No, they're all fake. Because if I had to water them, they'd be dead. So, that plant. What else came from Home Goods? Oh, that pumpkin I had out,
Oh, yeah.
which is now put away because it's no longer in season.
In season.
Also these
cat.
candles. The cat scratch thing was from Home Goods.
Nice.
Yeah, no, that's right.
It's been the pre-pre workout.
With Dylan.
I know. And this has been the dog warning on that one.